back. Radix Pension Managers has been officially launched in a ceremony in Lagos that attracted dignitaries and captains of industry. Radix Pension Managers, one of the duly approved pension fund administrators in the country, formerly traded under the name IGI Pension Fund Managers Limited. The current switchover, according to the group chairman of Radix, Engineer Vincent Maduka, is to attract more young people to the market and also provide their customers a better experience.
Smiling faces, hugs, here are the gathering of captains of industry and other stakeholders in the pension fund space. They've all come to witness the formal unveiling of Radix Pension Managers, formerly known as IGI Pensions Limited. This transformation appears to have attracted the blessings of the Oba of Lagos, alongside other top players in the pension administration space. And the management is obviously glad about this.
Now, what has happened today is, first, the endorsement by the personalities that came, to witness this occasion and to endorse our brand. Two, it's also a call to excellent customer service, which you hear everybody say, but we leave.
To every client, security of funds, return on investment and excellent customer service are essential. Our former Director General of PENCOM shares his thought on this.
So it is important that institutions within the pension industry to continuously review their operations. And I'm positive that given their pedigree and experience, they should be able to achieve that.
With less than 10 million people operating under the pension scheme in the country, the group chairman of Radix sees lots of opportunities.
The informal sector, where there is so much activity and so much money, is not captured yet in this market. So coming on board and finding a niche among young people who don't think it's an issue. And we've decided to target those people and bring them in at this young age.
Radix Capital Partners and a few other investors bought the controlling equity stake in the former company IGI Pensions and appear set to take their chunk of the market, judging by the resources and wealth of experience available in the company.
Guinness has announced a new partnership with former Arsenal and Barcelona player Thierry as part of its Made of Black program. Guinness will be working with Henry to celebrate the unique portion of African fans and their Made of Black spirit. Guinness embodies the Made of Black mindset, and the former Arsenal captain will work with the company across Africa to reveal those promoting the idea. Henry has confirmed the campaign is one he can relate with and is incredibly happy to be working with a globally renowned brand as Guinness. Guinness Marketing Director Adenike Adebola expressed delight in the new partnership with the former international and described him as an inspirational ambassador that will enhance the campaign. This season, Guinness will be celebrating and uniting passionate football fans and rewarding them through incredible experiences such as activating fan zones that will have a blend of football and music. Next year, they will also be celebrating football heroes who have shown their own Made of Black spirit and gone above and beyond to fulfill their dreams and inspire others. Guinness has sustained a historic association with football in Nigeria through its sponsorship of the English Premier League broadcast, supporting the Super Eagles and rewarding fans who enjoy the brand while watching the game. And here's Ayotunde Balogun with the sports news.
Many thanks, Laddie. Reigning champions Rivers Angels thrashed rivals Bayelsa Queens 4-0 to reach the final of the 2017 ITO Cup. Amarachi Ojima scored the brace, while Gladys Akpa and Evelyn Wabuku scored one each to ensure Rivers Angels progressed 6-2 on goal aggregate. Rivers Angels will play the winner between Ibom Angels and Confluence Queens. MFMFC striker Stephen Ode has finally completed his move to Swiss side FC Zurich after his international transfer certificate was released. Ode signed a 4-year deal with the club and becomes the third Nigerian player to feature for FC Zurich after Ike Shoromo and the late Rashidi Yekini. The Rivers State government has inaugurated a 13-man local organizing committee for the 2018 African Wrestling Championship. State Governor Nyesom Wike charged the committee to produce a world-class tournament which will be holding in Port Harcourt in February 2018. It's the first time Nigeria has been handed the hosting rights in the 42-year history of the championship. Nigeria's Aaron Okodri has been seeded #1 in the 32-man seeding list for the IWTF Challenge, the Polish Open, which serves off on October the 6th. Okodri, who claimed his first title in the Portuguese League at the weekend after lifting the Portuguese Super Cup with Sporting, is joined on the seeding list by Sporting's João Monteiro. And that's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Amnesty International says at least 17 people have died in clashes between security forces and protesters in Cameroon's English-speaking regions. Violence broke out on Sunday after local groups called protests against what they say is their marginalization by veteran ruler Paul Biya's Francophone-dominated government. Electricity and the internet were inaccessible for most of the day on Sunday, and on Monday in Bamenda, an Anglophone flashpoint, where protesters seeking independence confronted the security forces with a blue and white Ambazonian flag hoisted high. Witnesses said some clashes erupted on Monday and said police had set fire to protesters' motorbikes in one area. Catalan President Charles Puigdemont has criticized King Felipe VI for what he says is deliberately ignoring millions of Catalans. He said this in a TV address during which he called for mediation, claiming that the king had rejected a moderating role granted to him by the Spanish constitution. Puigdemont had said earlier that Catalonia would declare independence 48 hours after final results of the referendum were out. King Felipe spoke to the nation on Tuesday evening, accusing the Catalan Authority of a lack of responsibility and attempting to break the unity of the nation. His comment resulted in mass protests across Barcelona, slowing down economic activities there. And the main news again. The Senate today moved to investigate allegations of corruption against the Group Managing Director of the NNPC, Maikanti Baru, and the Inspector General of the Police, Ibrahim Idris. Also today, the federal government approved the payment of 26 out of 67 billion naira owed power distribution companies as part of measures to tackle Nigeria's electricity supply challenge. And pro-secession Catalans today defied Spain's king as they continued their push for independence. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for being with us. I'm Ladi Akere Dundwale. Good night.